General Healy, when we last met, you mentioned the Air Force Reserve had recently launched the Reserve Allies Partners Program. Could you share more about that effort and explain how the Air Force's Reserve Program differs from the National Guard State Partnership Program?
Thanks, sir, for the question. First, I am envious of the State Partnership Program, and for quite a while we were looking at what could we do as an Air Force Reserve on par with that. We had noticed about 2 years ago that we were doing exercises with the British Royal Air Force Auxiliary doing aerovacs, but they were unplanned, they weren't deliberate exercises to emphasize our interoperability. Last year, during the preparatory for HACD, Representative Case from Hawaii asked me what my relationship was with the Philippine Reserves, and I told him we had none. Since that time, we've developed a Reserve Allied and Partners Program. We've had tremendous acknowledgement and a tremendous interest. Last year at the Royal International Air Tattoo in London, I had 2 air chiefs from European countries come to me and say, I want to figure out a way to put my airline pilots who have recently retired back in the seat in a time of war. I handed them my business card and we'll talk it further. There's an overwhelming interest from countries in the Pacific on how do we do integrated defense logistics or leadership, IDLC, a course we run at Youngstown, Ohio, which is an advanced base defense course. There's tremendous interest from the Philippines on our professionalized NCO Corps. Australia wants to do medical exercises, deliberate medical exercises. Canada wants to do CE to CE. So that's essentially how we differ from the State Partnership Program. We provide, as I put it to the air chiefs when I meet with them, a virtual buffet of choices with regard to the entire Air Force Reserve in our portfolio. And what do they want to draw from that? Where do they want to gain experience, understanding from that? We absolutely are looking at the successes that the State Partnership Program has had, and we're trying to take advantage of those to get up to speed as soon as we can. We've got no budget for it. It's out of hide, but with growth, we'll increase budget as well, sir.
So is it appropriate to say which countries you'd like to target?
Sir, typically what we're looking at is targeting larger air forces with established reserves. So interestingly enough, for instance, the Royal Air Force Reserve is only 3,000 people, but then my Air Force Reserve is actually bigger than the Royal Air Force. So we look at scales in terms of how we can work together, but specifically we're trying to go to countries that have an established reserve already.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.